My name is Donald Tallman, and I go by Don, and I'm from Parsons, Kansas. We pastor a church there. We started it in 1978. I was diagnosed a year before I went to for my life with spondylosis. It's a deterioration in the spine, and it affects the vertebrae and the discs. And there's no cure for it, no treatment, not any surgery that will relieve it. And so the only way they can treat it is with pain pills, and I didn't want that. It was almost decapacitating. I couldn't really do the things that I'd always done before. I grew up on a farm, and did a lot of physical work. I worked construction for years, and even, in a lot of pain because I had back trouble all my life. But this pain was so excruciating, I basically couldn't do anything. I kind of caught myself just sitting around not wanting to move. Yeah, I had a real good friend that's a doctor, and he's an osteopath, and he would adjust my back, especially before this happened, before the problem developed. And when he decided I needed to go take an MRI so they could see what's going on, and he saw what was happening and what was there, he said, "I can't adjust you anymore. I'll do more damage." He said, "I cannot fix you, there's nothing that we can do to treat it." And he said, and don't let anybody cut on your back. Don't go for surgery of any kind, because it won't work. And he just said, the best I can do is give you pain pills, just to cover. So, right out of options. And, and I believe in healing. I'm a pastor. I've prayed for a lot of people, seen miracles happen. For instance, a little girl in Peru had never walked. She's 10 years old. We prayed for her. She got off her chair and started walking. Man in Honduras was scheduled for a pacemaker for his heart the next day. We prayed for him. He got a new heart, and it was, authenticated by the doctor the next day. And a little boy in San Fernando, Mexico, born without cartilage in his knee, prayed for him. He started jumping in his mom's lap that night, couldn't even put weight on either one of his legs. And it's, so I believed in that, but I couldn't get my own healing, And so the thing that happened there as I was hearing the word from Dr. Wright, I realized there had to be a block in my life that was keeping me from receiving my healing. It's amazing. After we were there and for my life on Friday when they were praying for us, and we took a break and went outside for a few minutes, and I was having trouble just sitting there, and I learned to ignore the pain. It's the only thing I could do at that time. Went outside and was walking around, and suddenly realized I did not have any pain. And so I began to move around to check it out, see if I could find it, and there was no pain. I think I went into shock, because I didn't even tell my wife or anything. I just went on the rest of the service. But I've been able to do everything, just anything I decided I want to do, I can do now. So I couldn't play golf. I couldn't go fishing, even though, the action of casting the rod would send pain up and down my back, So, but I can do all that now. Not that I'm all that good at golf, but I enjoy getting out and doing things, And so it totally changed my life. And then finding out the block that was in my life was that I had that unloving spirit, and I really did not like myself. I hated myself, and I began to deal with and work with that, and I got delivered from that spirit. But the rest of my life, I'm starting to study these things and see big changes in my life every day. So it's exciting. I would say get off the fence and go to that program and do whatever it takes to get there. It'll change your life. Greatest thing that would happen to you. Yeah. I mean, you would take money and go do something that you really think was fun or important or good for you, any other direction. Do that this time. Go to For Your Life or My Life. Spend the money and see the difference. It'll change you.